So, Jeff, when we look at this, Jim Schwartz has had some success defending Derrick Henry, a Jim Schwartz defense. I'm curious, this line, what do you think some things they might be able to do that would cause Lamar Jackson some issues?
I think the thing is going to be the interior pass rush, because if you get him rattled there, because what you're seeing on the outside, and like one player that we had not had mentioned yet today, and a guy who he was one of the only bright spots there was last year, and he's already started off this year at a very, very high positive note, is Isaiah McGuire. The development of this guy who was drafted, and everybody, Andrew Berry can't draft. Okay, well, 3 years ago in the fourth round at 126 overall, they drafted Isaiah McGuire. He got some playing time in 2023, got a really large amount of playing time in 2024, and he's really stout against the run. And one of the things with McGuire was going to be, if he can start to take a little bit more of a step as a pass rusher, then you've got a legit complement here for Miles. Like, I'm to the point, like, and I doubt McGuire's camp is going to be looking to sign an extension anytime soon. But if I'm the Browns, I'm opening up that line of communication saying, hey, if there's a number that's going to work for you guys to get this former fourth-round pick who's probably not making much money, satisfied, taken care of, let's go ahead and do it. But, the discipline that Isaiah McGuire plays with, and it certainly shows with his run-stopping ability, and with him, and you can get Mason Graham up front. You can get in direct interior pass rush, even if you want to put in Alex Wright. I think Alex Wright works better in pass rush scenarios from the inside than he does from the outside. That's fine. Put him on the inside. I would rather have a more athletic pass rusher on Lamar Jackson week than maybe somebody else. If you can do that, and, Lamar can't step up and away from everybody. If he's got to step out the back of the pocket and start rolling wide, we know Miles can run with him. Isaiah McGuire, it looks like a transformed guy body-wise. Whatever he weighed when he came in, that, it's more muscular of a frame now, more athletic of a frame now. He can run wide with Lamar as well. If they can get the pass rush up the middle, I think that changes a lot of things that can certainly dictate a form of success for the Browns to get the Ravens off the field, and certainly hopefully give Joe Flacco and the offense more time to get things cooking for themselves.
How important is Schlesinger? The other thing that you've seen Jim Schwartz do, he might move him up and play a five-man front, and that's
well. And look, they're not even shy about it, because when they're blitzing Schlesinger, they don't have him line up in the linebacker spot. He goes right up between a guard and center gap, and it's like, yeah, I'm coming. And, first off, Jim Schwartz doesn't care. Like, that is Jim's attitude. If you think it's coming, go ahead, man. It is coming. Let me see that you can be better than what I think I am better at. But Schlesinger, there's just not enough. There really isn't. His grading, for whatever metrics you want to use, were off the ball. And it makes all the sense in the world. Any video we saw from training camp, even to the point where they were like, yeah, we're going to pick up the physicality a little bit. The reason they picked up the physicality a little bit is because that was the tone Carson Schlesinger was setting. So they felt it was best to do that. But all the video we saw from camp, all the video we saw from the limited amount of time he played in preseason games, every time there was a pile and dudes were getting up, Carson Schlesinger was in the pile. This guy, for a guy who only played 1 year legitimately at the linebacker position in college, I mean, the Browns have an absolute gem. And, even Mason Graham, who was the first-round pick, when asked during the one preseason game, who do you think Jim Schwartz likes better? And Jim Schwartz, I think he likes Carson better. Because, maybe they knew what Graham was. I think once they got Carson Schlesinger in here and spent a little more time with him on an everyday, day-to-day basis, I think that's when they, just unequivocally became blown away with the type of kid he is, how much he appreciates the game, how much he loves the game, and how much he studies the game.